Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor. Welcome to my short YouTube videos that I make. I've worked at IRS for a decade. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I've been on major news stations, Fox a couple times, ABC, NBC, NewsNation, Newsmax, stuff like that. Anyway, I worked, like I said, 10 years at IRS, and I've worked thousands of cases, so I'm here to give you quick information about what you need to know. What happens with your tax debt when you die? What happens? The answer is very simple. When I was working there, somebody like me would go out and try to collect the tax. And you'd say, well, what is that process? What's going to happen? Well, the person who's taking over your estate, or even if you don't have an estate, someone needs to file a tax return in that last year. Once that tax liability is created, many people just don't pay it. They just leave it there, and then that case, a number of letters get sent to you from IRS, all from the computer, but at some point in time that case comes down to a revenue officer if the case is more sizable, and they get to work the case. I used to work decedent's case all the time. So what I would do is I would go ahead and I would find out, well, who got the assets. There was always a bank account, usually always a car, could be a house. Well, I've got to track that stuff down, so I'd use my investigative techniques easily to go ahead and find out where that stuff went, and then I would go ahead and I'd go to the people who took the assets, the bank account. Sometimes they took Social Security they shouldn't, cars, stuff like that, furniture, and I would get a hold of one of those people and I'd try to reconstruct the financial statement of the decedent to find out who took the stuff. It's easy to do when you show your commission or give the persons a summons for them to appear, or you garnish the bank account of the person that they're there and do DMV searches, real estate searches, LexisNexis. You do your normal investigation. You could go after the people who took their assets through a nominee lien. So I just want you to know you're not safe from that. Someone is going to go after that, and if that happens to you and you need representation, you probably should have me represent you, because I know what I'm doing in those situations. I used to collect that debt for IRS. Thank you so much for listening. Just a heads up, IRS will find that stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Give me a subscription if you would. They're big. Thank you.